Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Scream 5. What I figured out in the previous film in Scream 4 at the beginning, or not the beginning, but in the middle of the movie, they start like discovering like a lot of blood. Like a lot of freaking blood. And there's Easter eggs. Spoiler alert, there were Easter eggs between Jill and Prescott, Sidney Prescott, or Nev Campbell, between Emma Roberts and Nev Campbell in Scream 4, because at the ending, like seemed like she beat her to to the point where she was like vampire tired. So what I would say is like in the upcoming film for Scream 5, I would make it to where Sydney is a Ghostface vampire because it would fit in well with Jill being gone, and we can worry about Anna Kendrick being the new Sydney or something, you know what I mean? Where she's like, help, help, please help me. Okay, so like, because she is a very good actor for singing Cups, the song, and I really think she would be like a really good person for the movie, where either she gets frightened in the kitchen because she the movie resumes her in a kitchen in the hospital where Jill was trying to murder Sydney, which she kind of did because in the hospital where she was recovering, it turns out she was a vampire in the previous film of Scream 4. So in the upcoming film, I think Scream 5 will make her make Sydney attack Anna Kendrick, and then the police show up, and then the police turn around to the hospital or whatever, like they did in the scenes, and then if we have our Scream 5 back. So that's what I think should actually happen. And guys, this would just be the best thing that should happen for the film, only because it's a creative way to keep us us happy that Joe died anyway, because Sydney would actually be make out to be a good killer for the Ghostface vampire sequel, because again it is a sequel, it's not a reboot. If it was a reboot, that would be so freaking stupid, like I would never watch the movie anyway. So good thing it's a sequel, because I will be looking forward to watching it, and I hope they add the vampire teeth in there with Sydney being the next Ghostface killer. Because at the end, she acted weird. Sydney acted like she was still sick. She didn't look very well. She looked pale. So in the Scream 4 film, she did look pale, and I just want to let y'all know that in Scream 5 she will have vampire teeth, and she will make a comeback by carrying on with the contagious of Jill Roberts touching all over her in the fourth film. So basically she didn't care about not killing Sydney because she knew she had like a disease, like a like a like a astronomical or a phase where she was like the vampire murderist. So what I think in the fifth film is that the characters that they have right now is pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the movie. And the Scream 5 killer will be Sydney. I doubt it's not going to be, because it will. It will. And I'm happy for that. So I hope they make things. I hope they switch up the plans and look forward to to the spotlight, and put Sydney back in the spotlight, so that way we can all look forward to the movie again. And put Anna Kendrick in the movie as an actress, so that way she can um, be like the hero instead of Joe Roberts coming back as a vampire, because honestly, Joe Roberts died. And after Joe Roberts died, Sydney basically carried on that particular vampire vampire hepatitis, I would say, because they were like beating each other up, throwing each other, and yeah, it was just like a really bad thing that could ever happen to the franchise. And I think the franchise would never need ever a reboot if that happened. So I'm tired of commenting about things that should be said in the comments because I forget a lot of things that I say. So whatever I'm saying right now, I'm sure is very important to the franchise and the Scream, um, and the Scream upcoming movie itself. So that way, Tyler and Ben Oplet and them will obviously switch things up and make it seem like Sydney was meant to be the killer as a vampire Ghostface. Because if you ever watch Babysitters, the vampire babysitter, I don't know what it's called, but it's called Vampires Babysitter. That's where I got this theory from, and I don't know about you, but I don't want them characters in it. I just want Sydney to, like, I don't know, be the killer or something, like prove a point that, or wait, they already proved the point in Scream 4 because that she's a Ghostface vampire because she looks ill. She has that illness carried from Jill onto her spirit, a Rosen self. So actually, it is not the ending of the movie Scream 4, and it won't ever be because there's gonna have to be a new title at the end where she writes the book that she killed Sydney, the Ghostface vampire girl, and now she's the real she is the real show off. Gail Weathers would actually be the real show off if she doesn't die, because it says there's rumors that she's going to die. And if she dies, I swear to God, who's going to replace her? Like, I'm still thinking, who is going to replace her? Because it seems like, like there's so many fast kills, fast cameos in the movie, in the previous movie, that we need those looks in the fifth film, but it just all has new characters. I think the characters were rebooted, honestly, and I think that's a good thing for the upcoming film because it's not gonna keep your characters if it's not a TV series. Definitely don't, because now if it was a TV series called Scream 5 TV series, then yes, I would say do not kill, do not kill, um, because you can basically not make a reboot out of that because whatever happens is whatever happens. It's the present. So honestly, I think the Scream 5 trailer should say this is the presence now, or where Sydney says this is the presence now, and she starts acting so freaking weirder than she was in the fourth film, and she just makes herself and tells her fans that she's done made Wes Craven proud because she added a new feature into this atmosphere, into the atmosphere of Scream 5, and that she's aware that she is the killer in Scream 5, and that should be a point approved so that way she can actually make us fans happy. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing right now because like it's just so like honest to truth that this should happen because it will make the franchise and probably the box office very very fallen from their heads and make them like believe that Wes Craven was the peacemaker of the film, but Sydney was always a part of the appealing act. So she will be the new act for Scream 5, and I just love that. My theory will probably best be put in the movie, and I don't ever make films, so I don't know. I do dream about being an actor when I grow up, but that's about it. So I don't know what else to say except this is what I believe in, and I believe that we could have a Scream 5 sooner than 2021. We could probably have it around Christmas time because the movie needs to be made. Because the Scream 4 film was like how many years ago? I don't even remember. And I don't even know how many nights a vampire can sleep or how many years a vampire sleeps. So it's been a couple years since this vampire has reawoken. And she hasn't reawoken, but oh, she will awaken soon into the form of this Scream Ghostface vampire. So guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below, and turn on post notifications. And yeah, and you guys will see my new room in another video. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos that feature creatures and other movies. But for this Scream upcoming movie, this is what I think should happen. And yeah, thank you. And comment below if you think I'm very creative, and if so, please do list movies that I should talk about next. Bye guys. See you in my next video.